everyone and welcome back to Mariana Math Books. My name is Mariana and today I am here with my first ever book haul. So we are now at February, but I was planning on filming this a few weeks ago, and not long ago we were at December, and in December it is Christmas and it is also my birthday, and here in Mexico after December we have the Three Wise Men Day, which is our equivalent to Santa Claus. It is when kids get gifts, and I am 32 years old, but I still get gifts from the Three Wise Men, and I still get gifts for myself, so it's still within the holiday realm, so to speak. So I want to show you all of the books that I got, whether it was because someone gifted it to me, or I gifted it to myself, or someone gave me a gift card, and then I used it to buy books. So I want to show you all of the books that I somehow got during the holiday season, meaning from December, from my birthday, to Christmas, to January, Three Wise Men Day here in Mexico. I am not sure how this is going to work because for the life of me I haven't been able to figure out the lighting when you show a book. I haven't figured out how to show a book without the lighting changing horribly. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. I briefly considered just talking about the books and then inserting them during editing, but there are so many books that, to be honest with you, I wasn't I was feeling lazy to add everything during the editing process, all of the images. So I'm going to attempt to show you the books, and hopefully hopefully we won't get terrible light changes. Hopefully. Let's do this. So firstly, what I have here to show you guys is Moby Dick. Moby Dick is one of my classics I want to read in 2022 for my classics project, from the project that I told you guys about. Then we have another super chunker, and it is, okay, I'm showing it backwards, The Count of Monte Cristo. I don't know if I ever told you guys that I have this thing that in Spanish it has a name, and it's when your brain doesn't connect with the where your limbs are, and so as you can see, I have a hard time showing the book. I show it a bit to the side because my brain doesn't compute, and I have to see the book in the camera to see if I'm actually showing it to you guys or if I'm tilting it towards somewhere else. So this is going to be a bumpy book haul. I don't know if I'm going to do a book haul soon after this, but I wanted to show you guys my holiday books because they are so I love them all. Then we have Good Masters, Sweet Ladies, Voices from a Medieval Village, and despite the name, no, this is not a non-fiction history book. This is actually a children's book in verse written by Laura Amy Schlitz, who is the author of and you can see the ring light. See, I'm terrible at book hauls, okay? We have clearly discovered this. Anyway, this is Laura Schlitz wrote Amber and Clay, which was one of my favorite books from last year, as you guys know. And as you can see, this one is in verse, and the title says it all. It is Voices from a Medieval Village, and I am very much looking forward to reading that one. Then this one I can't wait to get to. I really love, and this one is a history book, and I really love learning about folklore history. And so this one is called the Oxford Illustrated History of Witchcraft and Magic. And this is the cover. Inside you will find a lot of illustrations from different periods in history and all about witchcraft and magic. And then in the same vein, that one is by Owen Davies. And then in the same vein we have Dragons, Serpents and Slayers in the Classical and Early Christian Worlds, a source book by Daniel Ogden. And it is similar to the one about witchcraft, which is a bit like a textbook. So you have pages like these, where you have illustrations and some explanations. Then we have a sort of pictures coffee table type book, and it is The Art of the Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. And as the name suggests, it is all of the art that Tolkien did for the Lord of the Rings, all in this beautiful coffee table type book. I am having problems showing this. Okay, oh my god, let me just pick one page and go with it. Any page. I'm never doing this again, you guys. Here, I hope you can see, because I can't. I'm covering the camera. So all of the art that Tolkien did for the Lord of the Rings. And then this one is in Spanish, but so it is called Atlas de las Islas Imaginarias, which is the Atlas of Imaginary Islands, and it's edited by Huw Lewis-Jones. And so this is the book, this is the cover, and it has yellow what's it called, yellow edge paper, edges, sprayed edges, I think. Every page is an island, an imaginary island, and then next to the text there is an illustration about an island. And so there is Anima, and let's see what other island I can find. Oh, okay, look, there's this very cool map. And yeah, that's all I'm going to show you because it's hard. Then this one was one of my favorites, which I forgot to mention in my favorites video, but maybe I will talk about it in another video this year. And this is a picture book called Unas Personas by Jairo Buitrago, illustrated by Manuel Monroy. And Unas Personas could be translated to something like I don't know, like some people. And it is basically just vignettes from this neighborhood. So each page has a little vignette about someone. So for example, here is this woman with her guitar and her daughter next to her. Yeah, it's super cute. One of my favorites, 5 stars. I read it like 100 times during December. So one of my favorites, and one that is definitely going to get its own video, it is a children's picture book. It is called The Land of Stone Flowers, a fairy guide to the mythical human being. So basically what this book is it's supposed to be sort of like an encyclopedia type book, but it's supposed to be written by fairies about humans, so to teach other fairies about the mythical human beings. So this is the cover. It's a beautiful hardcover, and it is what's it called, like foiled. But I want to show you some pages from the inside, because literally every single page is beautiful. So for example, you have pages like this where you have the text, and a beautiful illustration next to it. But every single page is different, and you have some pages. Oh, okay, so look, for example, this one, it's supposed to be sort of like showing the anatomy of human beings to other fairies. And I'm just going to show you the first page because, well, this book is by, I think I forgot to say, is by Sveta Dorosheva, and it is translated by Jane Bugaeva. But within the book, it's supposed to be written by Noam Taft. So here we have the Honorable Noam Taft, and he is the one. See, next to it, it says why I wrote this book. And so he's supposed to write the prologue, and it's supposed to be a collection of academic texts from fairies to fairies about humans, and I cannot wait to get to that one. And then we have the most heaviest book I have ever held in my entire life. This is going to be super difficult. It is a history book for my Mexican history project, edited by Fondo de Cultura Económica, and so it is Los Orígenes del Poder en Mesoamérica by Enrique Florescano. It will be translated to something like The Origins of Power in Mesoamérica. Mesoamérica was the name of the region of the sort of the Mexico Central America region in pre-Columbine times. Mesoamerica is the name. So this one is The Origins of Power in Mesoamerica, and you have pages with beautiful illustrations from different codexes from the different cultures in Mesoamerica. And obviously it's a textbook, so there's also a lot of text, and I am very much looking forward to that one. And in the same topic, but a children's non-fiction book, illustrated picture book, it is Descifrar el Cielo, la Astronomía en Mesoamérica, so it is Deciphering the Sky, Astronomy in Mesoamerica by Federico Guzmán and illustrated by Ángel Campos. And so this one, as I said, it's a picture book, Descifrar el Cielo, and it is a non-fiction picture book about the astronomy in Mesoamerica. It has these beautiful end papers that resemble kind of like the codexes or the characters of Mesoamerican cultures. You have beautiful illustrations. They're sort of like watercolor illustrations next to all of the text. You have, for example, also beautiful timelines. Every page has text and illustrations. And I am also very much looking forward to reading this one, which is also going to be for my Mexican history project for 2022. If you haven't watched my reading projects video for this year, I will go ahead and link it so you can watch it. And that's going to be the end of this video because I hated doing this. I really wanted to show you the books, but I hated the actual showing part. I hope you did make it to the end because I am very proud of all these books. I'm very excited to read them all because they are all beautiful, but I will leave it there. I will see you sometime in the next days, weeks, and in the meantime, I wish you happy reading.